4 damage into my core is fine. I can accept, and everyone takes 1 damage, but it doesn't exactly kill anyone. So we're still in an okay place. We then wipe their board. We then wipe their side of the board. We take a lot of damage in the interim, wipe their side of the board, so attack their life points directly, and then we go forward. And I feel that they can't stop us. Hello everyone, Gomez here from the LAN Up channel. Again, another deck for you. This one is the Glorious Peak deck, or Peak of Glory, however you decide to use it. It is a glorious deck where we're using Targon's Peak to help get down the cost of Glorious Evolution, to play Glorious Evolution and then just let all the craziness happen from the fact that everything's got augment and everything is cheaper. Obviously, once you get to a certain point, you can start overriding your peaks so that it's not giving your opponent that extra benefit as well. It's one of those things where you have to like use Targon's Peak. You need to understand what you're against and what the best options are. Diverted Path, I've learned, is a lot better to use if you're against the Frozen Thrall deck, actually just to get rid of their things. As much of you wants to draw the peak and actually use the peak, sometimes Diverted Path is far superior to actually just remove their landmark, especially if they've actually put a lot of resources into it, like Promising Future and whatnot. So as you can see, like, we've got a lot of top good things that are working with us, with Mind Splitter and Eclipse Dragon, as well as obviously Aurelion Sol and Victor, just leveling up through all this and having a good time. Sky's Descent can be such a devastating move to throw down your opponent. If I was gonna say like what I would change about this deck, most likely I would put in some why can't I think of their names right now, progress days. I would say maybe cut down on Jerry or even the Urchin and put in a little bit more like other draw in this deck. Like that's what I just say, is that this deck needs a little bit more draw, but it's definitely a lot of fun to play, and I would recommend you give this deck a go if you haven't already. But I said, like, with a little bit extra draw. My mind can't think what to put in right now, but I hope that you enjoy. If you enjoy yourself, why not consider hitting that subscribe button and help me towards my goal of 5,000 subscribers. Also, all of these games you see were streamed live, so shameless plug time. Twitch, Twitter and Instagram. Why not join me live on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays to watch the action live, especially with all the new cards and that are going to be coming out like next week. I cannot wait to get my hands on them and have good times with them. And obviously, like, you can catch me every single evening going through the reveals at this moment in time, whereby like I get my first thoughts and opinions, as well as there's the Discord link down below if you want to get into the Discord, talk about these new cards, talk about decks and whatnot. I love everyone who gets involved in that Discord and whatnot, as well as obviously everybody gets involved in the comments and likes the videos and that. So thank you so much. Anyway, let's see how this deck did in a couple of matchups. We keep Glorious Evolution. We keep this hand. This is the hand that we now keep, because we've got the ability to draw, and now it just becomes a matter of time. That is what this is all about now. Time. So path into that. Turn 5, throw it down. Glorious Evolution. Yes, this is where we go here.
Approaching the battlefront.
I'm weird to take 2 damage. In all honesty, I'm weird to take 2 damage. I could have obviously thrown down a little bit of defense, but I would be leveling Jarvan, and since Jarvan levels so quickly right now, like, I'm not willing to help. I'm not willing to help them level Jarvan. Let's just put it that way. But that is such a good card to put in, because in fact, you only need to see 3. I really need to make a Jarvan deck, because it's been a while since I've experimented with Jarvan, and he is actually like a really playable champion now, with the fact that you only need to see 3 people take damage. Okay, so next turn, I can throw down Targon's Peak. Like, the plan is there. It is starting to fall. So we want to throw down Victor this turn, although, like, you know, actually no, it would take Sharp Sight and single combat if they were to kill him. Potential Concerted Strike, actually, between the two. Okay. Metal is perfection! We throw down Targon's Peak. It's a huge tempo loss, but will hopefully be a huge tempo gain. So it's a huge loss of tempo, but for what will hopefully be, I mean, you know for a fact it's gonna hit Ballistic Bot. Like, or Hush. You know, when you've got Glorious Evolution, you've got, oh crap. You've got Glorious Evolution, you've got Aurelion Sol, you've got the Sky's Descent, you have all of these lovely cards, and you know for a fact it's gonna hit. Oh crap! Okay, so that is how you say not the best. I will take. Owie! I will take. And all that is left right now is hope. Aurelion Sol! And we do also have Jerry Rig! So they could throw out, like Jarvan could just immediately jump out right now. Jarvan! Okay. We have Aurelion Sol. Hopefully options. Hopefully the option. Okay, right, so they're not going to be throwing down Jarvan. So on the plus side, we know that Jarvan's not coming. Do you want to throw down the Scourge? I will throw down the Scourge. This is what I have become right now. I have become the Scourge. So we do this. Yes. 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 I've still got Jerry. I've still got Jerry and Ballistic Bot, so as long as we get rid of all the cheap things, I could even throw down, so I could, actually no, because I wouldn't be able to throw down Ballistic Bot. I was going to say I could throw this into my core. It's okay. I got you back. So I'm guessing they're going to grab Aurelion Sol. That's going to be the plan here. Like that makes the most sense. They also could go, so they could buff you, do some more damage in here. I'm guessing I do have Hush. As like, so I could just like they get the buff in and then we just throw a Hush down. So humanity is obsolete. Because I know that they can grab you. Oh, they go for grabbing Jerry. Fair enough then. I legitimately thought they were gonna throw down. But it's fine. It's fine. You do you. You do you. Okay. So I do need to do a lot of blocks. We throw down Jerry. No one expects Jerry. Okay, right. We want to definitely kill Mentor of the Stones. And yeah, I feel somewhat okay with this. I could just throw down this Hush over here as well. Just because that way Aurelion Sol at least gets that trade-off. I will accept. Right, now, I've got, like, it's gonna hit Star Shaping. Out of everything, it's gonna hit Star Shaping. Hit here. They've only got one card left in hand. Hit here. Okay, come on. Let's see where we go. Go. Boom. Oh, glorious evolution. Okay. So, I do love an audience. Let's go. I do love an audience as we make everything glorious evolution. Okay, right now, and so it begins. And so it begins. I feel like I Traveler. Do I? I mean, I can't play you. I could Equinox, which does mean that I can get rid of their ability to challenge off of here, or even get rid of the toughness. I feel like because they want to challenge Aurelion Sol as far away from them as from the damage as possible. So I'm actually kind of willing to take that. Much of me wants to take you. I can't play you this turn, and I need to bear in mind that I definitely need to be making sure that I'm helping myself, not hindering myself. Okay, so I can throw down the Urchin. Urchin can go down. Bearing in mind that they've all got augment, so even you've got augment. I want to plus stats onto. Like, is it bad that I want to plus stats onto the Sky's Descent? I can't believe that they actually give the landmark augment as well. Like, I was not expecting that. Okay, give me draw. Ooh, now that's a glorious evolution. I could go with this, but I feel like what I want to do, I'm gonna get rid of you just because I feel like what they want to do is they want to force the challenge where they want it. I could have actually thrown down Victor first. Okay. This is, like, he's already way past his level. Ooh, the stuns. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. I mean, all I need to do is just survive next turn, which I do have a good heal spell. They are stunning. They are doing a lot of stuns, which is the scary bit. Give Victor lifesteal! Give Victor lifesteal! So now everything costs 2 less. So we've got to the point now where every single thing is costing 2 less. So, glorious! Energy core upgrade. Not the one I was looking for, Victor. Not the one I was looking for, my friend. Okay. So, this actually kills everyone it trades with. I guess they would trade with it here. I feel like I just throw forward Aurelion Sol. Like I could have gone bigger, but I don't know. Like I feel like that's the way that I go here because I don't know why I'm so scared. But to me, I'm quite squeaky bum time. There's the Aurelion Sol level up. I've got a heal directly to core, so I've got a heal directly to core, which makes me just feel that little bit better. They've got no challenge units right now. They could immediately top deck Jarvan and we just like, ah! Okay, I mean, they've got to go. They've got to immediately go forward. They know that they've got to immediately open. Because if they don't immediately open, then they're already in trouble. So, yeah, they've got to go for the immediate open. Okay, now we throw forward. You on top of this. You on top of this. You on top of this. And Victor on top of this. And then we go for the heal into core. Energy core upgrade. Okay. I guess we go with the... No! Shadowmine to the opponent! Yes! Glorious evolution! Plus, we had so much mana left over for so many other things. Like, so much mana left over. Targon's Peak. Landmark on landmark action. Do I want to keep Victor? You know what? I'm going to keep this whole hand. I'm going to end up regretting it because I totally should be going for a little bit more early game here. But I've got a turn 5 move, so it's fine, right? If we get to turn 5. So I'm getting all of the big stuff. Literally, I am getting all of my big stuff, none of my small stuff, which is good for the landmark. But you know that the landmark's gonna hit harsh. Okay, I'll wait. I wait. I literally continue to wait. But how is everyone doing this morning? I hope that everyone's good. Literally, like so we know that they have a Zir. Like we know for facts that they have a Zir right now. So
Ease your worries.
is it weird that I'm willing to accept this? I'm willing to accept that. In the knowledge that okay, there's gonna be okay, right, yeah, just to stop the actual kill from going down, just let him take a significant hit. So next turn it's gonna be this, and then we just see what happens from that point. That's the plan. It then goes into, well, I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, oh, I mean, if only, because I've got a spell shield on that landmark, so I can't actually, like, kill it. That would have been the most devastating move to do to them. But we'll do this, give myself a little bit more, give me elusive or something. I mean, the hook. Captain Hook does not help me against... That's fine. That's fine. I throw it down. I throw down Targon's Peak. So I need to somehow do, like, if I can draw 2 of these, I can actually, like, destroy that. But it is now up to, okay, it's okay, we can get there because we can use this, which then allows me to use this one. I mean, I've got other significant problems on the way, but we'll deal with them. We'll deal with them as and when. So that allows me to play you. The only problem is that puts more, like, the only problem is it starts to put more and more, like, what's his face, break cards into my hand, like more like cheaper cards. I guess I could save Victor's life. I can save Victor's life. Whether or not it was worthwhile saving Victor's life, I will find out later. I've gone straight on heal to core. A big part of me really hopes that I top deck another diverted path, because that means that I've got actually the chance of taking this down. But because I don't really want to do it right now in case they play another Soothsayer, but also part of me kind of wants to get the card out of my hand. So it's a kind of... Okay, right. I get the server out of my hand, and I can use this. Give yourself regeneration, Victor! Victor, regenerate yourself. Become the Terminator. Go on, do it. Oh my god, we actually did it! Harder card shooting! Right, how close is Azir to leveling right now? Like, Azir is getting there. He's still quite a way away. Ooh, so 0 cost this. I kind of feel that I want to play you on Daybreak so that we make this... So Aurelion Sol's already going to be cheaper regardless of whether it gets hit or not. So we'll do that. We can then use Victor! Erase frailty! I will go with killing... Who do I want to kill here, actually? Maybe... Do I want to kill... Like... I don't know. I honestly... My mind is not working with me here today to decide who is the best kill targets. Do I want to grab... Actually, I guess we want to grab this one, because we do want the better stat out of the way. If I'm gonna be honest, I can heal my core. Actually, have we basically... That was close enough to lethal as it is. Maybe I should have gone with it. Maybe I should have gone with actually the augment stuff to see what we could have done, because we actually maybe could have got ourselves to potential lethal if we'd actually put the try. That's fine. I mean, if that is the level up. That is the level up on his... Ooh, who do I take here? I mean, I guess I'll take the big spell shield dragon, who yet again is still going to be cheaper anyway. This is actually looking okay, isn't it? Now this looks like a deck I can... Sunny, my friend, how you doing? Yeah, no, this is a stupid deck where we're using Targon's Peak to hopefully get Glorious Evolution, which has worked for us in the past, but... As you can see, it's working for us kind of now anyway. Okay, I mean, we immediately throw down Aurelion Sol. Who do we... So we hit Hush as being the 0 cost one. Sod it. Throw down Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol seems to make a lot of sense. Do I want to go with Living Legend? I could take Supernova for the chance of maybe Diverted Path and again. I mean, they're already dead. Okay. I'm gonna be like, I'll take Living Legend. Take Living Legend because we're probably gonna be leveling. We're probably gonna be leveling Aurelion Sol, let's face it, so I might as well take Living Legend. So, tell the people what you have seen here today! Right. I guess that down to 6. You're not gonna live to 6. Do I just throw out a simple Hush on top of what's his face, just to send a message? Like, sod it. The thing is that they will be doing a lot of damage in here, because obviously they're gonna grab this. I just didn't want the little sand soldier as being an extra. Like, there's actually no reason to do the move that I did, other than just because I didn't want the little sand soldier. But hello there, stupid decks are the best card decks. Indeed they are, Sonny. Hello there, Shoya, and have you done Glorious Evolution Shadestalker? I've not done that combo yet. But this is a really funny combo, and I have to say, I'm loving the idea of the new champion card, like his Warlord's Horde with Mimic or Karma, or I had like other. There were other plans in mind. I mean, like so much. So they're gonna be killing that, which is probably gonna be meaning that we're gonna be getting what's his face down. So we might not level you, but it's fine. It's absolute, actually, perfect level! So, okay, I legitimately thought because Victor died that was going to be it, like in terms of we weren't going to get the Aurelion Sol level up, but it's still perfect. So, we hopefully, wait, is it the end of turn on the, it's the end of turn, is this? That's not going to count, because it has to be at the end of the turn, so smart moves, Yuki, I concede! But I have got a 0 cost, like Great Beyond, which I very much doubt they're going to be dealing with here today. So I'll throw down the zero cost, throw down the trickster, and I feel that the game is mine, Yugi. Ah! Oh no! Not the sun! Was it the sun disc? I completely neglected the abilities of the sun disc. Okay, we just go like this and then we throw down. Like, I mean, I am playing with my opponent right now. I literally can just go forward with lethal. Chernomote to my opponent! Chernomote, really well played. Assert dominance. Just throw down the hush. Let him know. Lulu Jinx. And big ass. I mean, don't. Gomez, no, don't keep the hand. Gomez, don't do it. Gomez, why are you pressing the OK button? Don't do it. Gomez, stop. Stop, turn back. Right, it's fine. I will find what I need along the way. I've got Targon's Peak and I've got big dragons. We'll find anything else that we need along the way. We might take damage and we might die, but you know, for banter. I mean, if we had glorious, oh, the deck will provide meat bags. Yes, no, the deck will always provide. This is very important to always remember. Ooh, that's a big ass cherry pot you have there. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting big ass cherry pot like that to immediately like be what I was gonna be dealing with here today, but it's fine. So I could throw down the ignition, or I could actually just like develop. I feel like development is better. I mean, it's gonna be a wild ride. I have got the ability to hush Jerry, so I can just throw down a hush on top of Jerry. I'm probably gonna have other. I mean, I guess I could hush the young witch, which is probably gonna be the better target. Although Jerry being dead and not being a 4/4 anymore is also quite a nice thing. But losing their elusive support unit to not help Lulu anymore is also like. So much of it, like, oh, I can't let you have Jerry like this. I refuse to allow you to Jerry me like this. I could have got you. I'm not gonna lie. You were a prime target. You make all of the sense to stop, but I can't let Jerry be like making me look like a fool like this. I won't allow it. Oh, I mean, just like the steps. The steps. Come on, Targon's Peak into this. Into big ass dragons. Come on, this is now we hold. It's all about the hold and waity wait game, because let's face it, this whole turn is gonna be Targon's Peak, and then we just let the stuff happen. So the thing of it is, I need Landmark to be on this side of people. Because I need the landmark to happen first, because otherwise these things happen first, put these things in my hand, and then Targon's Peak makes one of those things cost 0. So, okay. I'm actually almost going to actually sacrifice the ballistic point here as well, because that means that's one less thing that would be in my hand that gives the chance of becoming 0. I mean, this is stupid, and I definitely should not be doing this in like, this is not the way, but it is! So, I have made my decisions. I have made my decisions. Targon's Peak. Because the thing of it is now that because Victor's on this side, his thing activates first. I mean, he puts this in the hand, then Targon's Peak activates, which means there's a slight chance we get the Hex Core for 0, which is not what we want. Okay, they're going in, getting themselves some poros. Come on. I mean, we just need hope. So, come at me. That'll do. I mean, I will take that as well as I will take all of these. That's what I mean. So it had the chance of doing that. So we will throw down Targon's Peak first. You know what? We're going all in on the Targon's Peak plan. I will peek it out. And I feel. Do I want to stop the support aloof? No. I stop you. I stop you and Jinx, I think, is the... That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, and I've got terrible, terrible issues and problems, but... Okay, it's fine. It's not, but it's fine. So, they've already leveled, that's fine. We will go with throwing you down to go like this. So, we've got to do the moves, Yugi, we've got to do the moves! Get you... and stop. I do feel like I do want, although I do want her to attack forward as well. It's such a conundrum of problems, but I will go with stunning her, and then get an upgrade. Go on, Victor. Genius in action! Now, I want to just put it so that you are... I literally just want to put you back so that these two things activate first, and then we get his hex core. I could go forward with the dragon, but I'm actually not going to. Like, I probably should have. Aha! I mean, my evolution! Glory! But I've got another Targon's Peak, so we've got three. I mean, eventually it will be the only thing in hand. Eventually it will be the only thing in hand, so it will have to hit. But okay. So, the question is whether or not I want to get you on Daybreak or on Nightfall. That is actually the question right now. So, because we could take you on, like, but the thing of it is, like, I don't, because it puts more units in my hand, but at the same point, I haven't got any draw right now, and also it would help, like, there's so many issues and problems along the way. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We can take this damage elusively. This damage is but a scratch.
I've work to do.
This damage is but a scratch. We will sort this out. Do not worry, everyone. Would you say this game is peak of Runeterra? Right. So we do this. Obviously, you now become vulnerable to a bunch of different spells and whatnot, but it's absolutely fine. A big part of me actually is considering playing you on the Nightfall version of yourself, because the way that I sit is I'm about to be putting a lot of cards in my hand, so sod it. I might as well. I've got 7 mana to burn. I might as well use that 7 mana a little bit more, like, so it's actually going to do something, as well as the fact that potentially we might be able to remove, like, all of their okay, the problems that they are creating for me. Ooh, elusive dragon and the scourge. Yugi. I now don't really feel like, or do I want to throw down? I do want to throw down the elusive dragon. No, stop it. Let's give myself more options here. I don't mind getting rid of one Targon's Peak. So throw down another Victor, like, spell. Hope for the best. Plan for the worst. Give me everything I need. Just give me everything I need. Glorious evolution. Going into everything else. It's all I ask for. Okay. So. Glorious evolution and Scourge. So, Glorious Evolution. We give one day. So, I mean, they could theoretically have Deny. In theory, Deny is an option. I should have probably started this off by using, like, you know, Ignition or things. They could theoretically deny this evolution and stop the glorious evolution. But what we can do here is potentially, hopefully, maybe use you, get out the Scourge, start to make this cheaper, and we might be able to board wipe. Are these the moves of desperation, or are these the moves of just trying to kill me quick now? What they have the chance to kill me? Okay, that's fine. I mean, they are saving her life, which is actually legit. So it's getting up to the point right now where I can near enough play, like, everything in my hand, or rather, like, so I always feel like I want to get rid of just. Like that, they are now trying to get it so that they can use Jinx's thing. I could let's sod it. Give Victor spell shield. We might still, like, with the Scourge, we might actually have, like, some really good plans. Like, we go with you. Lifesteal is actually quite nice. Like, you know, so I feel like their plan is to try to go all in. I mean, I definitely should have played the Scourge before playing all of these other things, because it does have the ability to augment, so I should have definitely played it first. Okay. That does also mean the Sky's Descend is an option, which I definitely am going to be using. So, there it is! There it is! So they can do 1 damage to everything, and, like, obviously 4 damage into my core. But that is not exactly going to do too much here, right? 4 damage into my core is fine. I can accept, and everyone takes 1 damage, but it doesn't exactly kill anyone. So we're still in an okay place. We then wipe their board. We then wipe their side of the board. We take a lot of damage in the interim, wipe their side of the board, so attack their life points directly, and then we go forward. And I feel that they can't stop us. So. We now go forward. we now go forward. We can actually grab Jinx because, you know, let's grab Jinx just to assert dominance. Give myself my life steal. Share the mode to my opponent. They got nothing. Foolproof plan. Ooh, it's weird to see that this deck has come back. This was a deck which in the past used to be like terrifying. Obviously, it's the Feel the Rush deck, whereby, I mean, I'm going to keep you, and I'm actually going to keep Hush, because Hush against Tryndamere is very nice, but my other problem, my other problem is getting there, but they have got, it's quite a relatively slow deck, so, because I say slow deck, they ramp up very fast, so, these old eyes still see far and clear. Might as well throw this forward, sod it. I kind of want you to die, but I want you to die not this turn, but next turn. If you can do me a solid Blue Sentinel and die next turn, that means we get Targon's Peak out. So, this is your job, Blue Sentinel. You must die at the right time, just like Harry Potter.
Ready the torches.
So do it for me, please. So, don't die right now, but die next turn. You know you want to, secretly. So, because what I want to do is if I use Diverted Path, so if I use that, I mean, it's shaping up to be potentially very nice. I just need you to die.
You can see the Demacian border from here.
Go on, attack full. I mean, I kind of want to do this move now, but I also want to wait and see what. Go forward with him. Go forward. Go on, do it. Do it. I dare you. Do it. Coward! Okay. So this turn, I kind of want to be using this card. I guess I can throw down Victor. I can throw down Victor as well, but yeah, I kind of want to... But the problem is there's so many cards in that, especially with Feel the Rush. You know for a fact that Feel the Rush is coming back at me. I know it's coming back at me. Okay. It's fine. So I basically have to use the free mana to get Targon's Peak, because otherwise I'm not going to play Targon's Peak next turn. But like my question is, do I want? Why couldn't you have done this last turn? Okay. On the plus side, that does actually mean that I'm gonna have an extra mana next turn, so I can actually use 1 Victor upgrade and still be able to use this guide into Targon's Peak next turn. It's just more so that I'm like giving Victor something. So that's the reason why I will do this. Just to give Victor a little something. Okay. Question is, do I want to go forward with Victor right now? I feel like we leave Victor, because like potentially if Glorious Evolution goes off, this could be very nice. So I can still use this and still throw down Targon's Peak. My issue is that my opponent has Feel the Rush in their hand, and it's of course gonna hit their Feel the Rush, but it's not gonna hit our Glorious Evolution. So we'll see what happens. But sure, yeah. So spoiler alert. It's all good, people. It's all good. We will. All we have to do is hold out and hope. Because the trolls are going to war. I'm gonna regret. Much regret! I know, it's gonna hit Feel the Rush. It's gonna hit Feel the Rush. I know it. I know it. It's either gonna hit that or it's gonna hit the Ice Pillar and they immediately level up Trundle. It's gonna happen one of all these ways. All these ways and more. And, like, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna throw out Targon's Peak. Targon's Peak is gonna hit Jerry. Targon's Peak is gonna hit Jerry on my side, and it's gonna hit what's its face on their side. It's gonna hit Feel the Rush on their side. I mean, I'm calling it now. Let it be known that I knew I knew this was not gonna go in my favor. So, because the problem is it could also, whoa, glorious evolution. So, I mean, we've got to throw that down first, right? I mean, I can't. It's gonna hit Feel the Rush on my opponent's side, isn't it? It's going to hit Feel the Rush. Glory! Come on. Oh no. We just helped level Trundle a lot quicker than what they wanted to. Nope, it just hit the ice pillar and allowed them to level their Trundle very quickly. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. This was what was planned for. Okay. Is it weird that I want to throw Jerry out just because Jerry will have Augment? Well, actually, will Jerry have Augment? He must do, right? Does he? Yes, Jerry has Augment, so we can actually start Augment, like... At least we can start getting the attack up of Jerry. No one expects the Jerry! Right. Fearsome. I mean, I have to kill this ice pillar. So, I can star shaping my core. I've got a lot of hushes in hand that can be hit with Targon's Peak as well, which is not, how you say, ideal. Okay. I can still keep the star shaping to heal Victor. If they throw down another attack, I can actually save Victor's life. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Is I have the ability to save you! Ah! You do this, but I say, not today! I mean, I really might need it for my core, but not today! Oh, do I want to take... I mean, all of these things will be costing one less as well. Like, the option for all of those things costing one less. It's not the best time to be using you, but the idea of all these things that you're creating still costing one less. I feel like I take it. Okay. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Like, we've hit our glorious evolution. How can we lose? How can we lose against their Feel the Rush? That's quite clearly going to come down. Come on. Go on, hit their Feel the Rush. Do it. We hit our Hush, which I assumed was going to be a thing that we might hit at some point. We can actually throw down Mind Splitter. Bow to your king. Because one smack will do. So much of me is considering throwing Victor in front of you, but I'm not going to. I could still throw the Hush down. Like, I want to kind of be leaving the Hushes for, what's his face? Like, I want to be leaving the Hushes for... Sorry, we go with it. I want to be leaving the Hushes for, Trendemir, but I feel like I'm okay doing it. Because what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to throw down the other Glorious Evolution, which means that everything costs less even more so. So, Glorious Evolution! Which now means that I can play the Blue Sentinel. Double Glory! And then that means that everything coming off of this is going to be -2. So I feel somewhat okay. I could have obviously used that Hush to actually properly kill. Nope. Leave it. Oh no. Okay, so this time we do lose Victor. Victor, I'm so sorry. I was really hoping potential life steal. You could have been Glory, and also with the level up, you would have made everything cost like everything would have cost 3 less. Okay. I throw you down. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. We've got. I've got answers to terrible, terrible problems. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably not. But Living Legends, with everything costing an extra 1 less, like, this could be glory. I really actually want them to throw down Feel the Rush, because Feel the Rush means that, I mean, but they could have Atrocity. That's the only other thing that would be actually problematic. Is the potential chance of Atrocity is not good. But we do have... But we do have... Join the Glorious Evolution. So, there's the Feel the Rush. Which I said, that still gives them the ability to use Atrocity, by the way. So, it's not all good. It's not all good yet, because they can still use the Atrocity on top of Trendemir, which is actually lethal, and nothing I can do about it. I mean, I kind of want to throw down the stuns. But as I said, all it takes is an Atrocity off of Trendemir, and it's already done. So, I now go with hope that they don't have the Atrocity. If they have the Atrocity move, it's already done. Okay, I mean, it's not ideal, but I have hope. I have hope. So, metal is perfection. This really doesn't help me. This doesn't help me, but I do have, like, potentially, so that can help get rid of this, so I need to be looking at this in terms of, like, what makes the most sense. I can potentially throw down Cosmic Inspiration, but is that actually really going to be worth it to me in any way, shape, or form? We get Cosmic Inspiration down to 3 cost, leaves me with an extra mana. Does that actually make any difference, or is the plan to try to go in elusively with this? I mean, there's so many different things that my mind cannot comprehend right now as what is the best plan. I guess, like, this would mean that these would have, like, it's more health stats to get past, but oh, my mind can't consider what the hell's going on. I'm gonna go elusively. I'm gonna go elusively and tell myself this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna go with the elusive. Of course, damn it! I should have gone with the cosmic. Okay. So, might as well do this. Okay, ingenious. So we've got this down to this down in cost. Want to be throwing you down, obviously. Okay, now my problem is I've got a lot of overwhelm problems. Like, all the overwhelm problems that you could imagine are coming my way. I could actually technically hush Trendemir and grab him now, but I do, because obviously I could grab him with the warrior. Whether or not that's worthwhile or not, I don't 100% know. I can at least kill you. I'm just trying to work out what the best plan is here. A true Aurelion, welcome!
Aurelion, welcome.
Okay. Because if we go forward, and if we literally went forward with everyone, and grabbed you here, they have to block in other ways, and then we throw down a hush on top of you. Is that my best strategy here? Just because it means that they have to defend. They don't have to defend all of them though. That's the other problem. I don't know. Like, how should kill him? I mean, it feels like this has got to be what I've got to do. It's not ideal, and it leaves me with literally nothing in hand. But it feels like the only plan that's available to me, and hope now is this is now just where hope comes in, that I can find answers to the problems I currently have. But it's very much a thinking process right now. I kind of need to get rid of, like, triple glory. I can go with triple glory, but triple glory doesn't help me. Because although triple glory does give me, like, glory, everything costs less. I don't have anything in hand right now. I literally need to get draw. I need to hope that my opponent is in a very similar situation. They're gonna have another Feel the Rush, aren't they? It's gonna be another Feel the Rush. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, not 100% fine, but it's okay. I mean, I feel like my opponent has only got, like, removal, like, targets and spells. This is all I need right now. Okay, I've got to go forward like this. I mean, I need solutions. Ah! Oh, damn. Okay, this is definitely not what I needed. Okay, it is looking very much like it's going to be Shadow Mode. I don't think there's anything that I can top deck that can save me, but I can live in hope. That does not save me. It's always cold in the Freljord. Oh, when you're so close. and yet so far away. Share the vote to my opponent, honestly. Really well played, mate. We hit 3 glories! Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.